Friends, those who are scoring more than 70 marks as per UPSC prelims provisional key shall start preparing for the mains examination. Because if you wait till the results are out, definitely you'll be missing out on those 10 days. As for the mains, we have less than 3 months of time. We cannot afford to miss even 10 days of time. So for the candidates who are scoring more than 70 marks, I'm talking about general category, and other categories, accordingly the cutoff will be lower. For such candidates, Sarat Chandra IAS Academy is providing the main support offline and online. First, coming to the offline part in Hyderabad, Vijayawada, what do the students require? If you clear prelims for the mains, what do you require? Number one, practicing quality questions. At Sarat Chandra IAS Academy, our content team from last several years are preparing quality questions. Most of our questions are appearing in UPSC Mains, not verbatim, but conceptually, current affairs, static part. Mostly we are able to understand the demand of examination, and we are following the same pattern UPSC questions. Our content team, for that matter, are really producing the best questions which are not difficult than UPSC, not easier than UPSC, exactly like UPSC. Second thing, what do you need as UPSC mains candidate? What do you need? Second thing is you need regular answer writing practice with proper feedback and mentorship. So here we are conducting two kinds of test series. One, daily 5 questions, practicing daily 5 mains questions. We generally conduct this early in the morning. Student can attend the examination at morning 7 a.m. or evening 7 p.m. They'll be writing 5 questions in less than an hour, and then our evaluators will be evaluating on the very same day. Also, there will be paper discussion by the expert faculty of that subject. So through this, you will be able to finish all subjects, all chapters by writing the mains every day. Second pattern is test series, wherein once in every 4 days, you will have subject-wise tests, full length tests. Once all subjects are over, you will have complete GS 1, 2, 3, 4 and essay rating exam. So you can opt for either of these two depending upon what suits you the most. So here, the first point what I said is quality questions. Second is regular practice of mains questions. Third is feedback. Feedback, friends, evaluation, mostly the biggest problem for UPSC main students is that the evaluation does not happen on time in most of the places. Also, the evaluator will not meet you one-to-one. But at Sarat Chandra IAS Academy, either offline or online, the evaluator will personally be in touch with you while evaluating the paper. And evaluation here doesn't mean only giving the marks, giving a proper feedback. Because you see, in UPSC mains, the biggest mistake done by most candidates is they run behind value addition. In the market also, several coaching institutes have actually made this value addition as the most important thing for UPSC mains, which according to me is not right. So students are by adding a lot of facts, data points, statistics, economic survey, budget, sentences, definitions, examples. They want to, consider a footer. They call it as footer. They want to dump it in the answer. But you should not run behind such things. Just as you observe UPSC prelims pattern is changing, mains also, UPSC always tests the fundamental conceptual knowledge, your understanding. Are you addressing the demand, addressing the question? So for example, take history. History, one of the favorite topic of UPSC is comparison between moderates and extremists. So in such kind of questions, they want to understand the candidate's conceptual knowledge. For example, you should know that moderates 1885 to 1905, mostly they believed in the British policies and administration, in the sense they believed in the modernity of the British values. European rationalism, Western liberalism like John Stuart Mill. And they feel that Indian masses are uneducated, not ready for political participation. So they believe in petitions. They believe in the constitution and slight reforms in that. So that is the ideology concept of moderates. With extremists, like for example, in moderates you can mention Surendranath Banerjee, you can mention Gopal Krishna Gokhale's works, or Dadabhai Naoroji's The Drain of the Wealth Theory. That's enough. In order to get into too many facts or years, not required. Similarly, when you come to extremists also, 1905, you talk about Swadeshi movement, talk about Bal Gangadhar Tilak's cultural mobilization, may it be Shivaji festival, Ganapati festival, then Aurobindo Ghosh, you talk about such things. Here, you talk about only the concepts, the ideology, the political mobilization. You should not unnecessarily try to by heart lot of facts about moderates, lot of facts of extremists, dates, and try to dump all those things answer. And then many candidates think that as I fill the answer with several facts, dates, many names, I may get more marks. That's wrong. As long as you run behind such footer or value addition, you may not get high scores in the mains. You have to run behind addressing the question, defining, explaining the terms, explaining the concepts, multi-dimensional. Dimension in the sense, for example, you take economy question, for example, one of the UPSC's mains. Favorite questions is about food inflation, core inflation, comparisons. For example, core inflation in the sense, non-food, non-fuel. But in the CPI, in the basket, 46% is food and beverages. However, if you observe the inflation, food inflation is generally higher, consistently higher and more volatile compared to core CPI. So you should discuss about various dimensions, like the wages, rural wages, APMC Act, government policies, the climate changes, the vagaries on which agriculture is completely dependent. You should talk about such kind of things. The monetary policy, its effect on the food inflation, rather than quoting all the numbers of economic survey and budget and all the facts, examples from somewhere and filling the answer with examples. Don't go behind such things. So in evaluation, we see these things also. In evaluation, our evaluators will see, are addressing the question, are defining the important terms. Are you able to write multiple dimensions? Are you able to write your opinions, your suggestions in the conclusion? Are you able to relate them with current affairs? Where are required flowcharts, tabular format? These things actually requires discussion along with evaluation. Our evaluators discuss with you. So in our evaluation team, Hyderabad, Vijayawada, offline or online, we have some rankers like, for example, Ajay Gupta, who got a good rank in UPSC Civil Services this year. He got rank in IFOS also. Similarly, we have Vasanthi ma'am, who cleared UPSC last year. They are with us. They are also preparing for UPSC once again. They will stay with the students. They will evaluate some other papers. Along with them, we have subject experts, content experts, faculty, who along with me, I will also be there in evaluating some of your answers. So we as a team overall will be evaluating your papers quickly, giving you the feedback and also mentorship. Mentorship in the sense, in the next 2.5 months, how to plan every week, every day, next 2.5 months, how to, rationalize or maybe optimize preparation between the optional, current affairs, static, essay writing, note making, all these things. So we all will work on such things. And what is other thing you need? For offline students, you need a good place, good peer group to discuss, to compete. At Sarat Chandra IAS Academy, at Hyderabad and Vijayawada, we have our own hostels, boys and girls hostel. If you are somewhere, you can come and stay here in our hostels. And we have, among all our branches in Hyderabad, one branch is allocated only for the main students. So those who are clearing the prelims, who are writing mains, only such students will be there in that branch. So that the peer group will be very, very supportive, competitive. You can compare your answers. You can learn from one another. There is no disturbance. So this kind of ecosystem also we are providing. So friends, try to make use of this Research in this Academy. May it be the ecosystem, study hall. We have study hall for you, hostels for you, mentors, evaluators, write questions, test series. Even online, for online students also, we are supporting with the mentorship, write test series, daily test series formats, and weekly exams. Essay writing, ethics, GS 1, 2, 3, options also we have got. So make use of it. Definitely, we will be able to improve your main score and support you in preparation. We'll be able to tell you the right direction based on your strengths and weaknesses. Make use of it. All the best.